you want to run faster, Jesse?
Yes.
Do you want to see better at night, Jesse?
I do.
Have I talked to you about Jackhammer 6000? Okay, back from the shop. Jesse and I just cut this thing down like we discussed earlier. Cut this out here, obviously, so we can get more approach angle for the back tires for rocks and stuff like that, because this is going to be our Ultra 4 22. Going to call it the TLR 22U4. Should be able to do that with the decals too. Should be able to cut those into a U4. Not a problem. So yeah, we're going to get to bend some tube. Where's that? Do we?
No. It's upstairs.
Son of a bad. Okay, yeah, so for this build, we're using some Hillman brand 1/16 rod. Just solid rod, 1/16. Here we got a couple 4-foot lengths of that. Picked up a 10-foot roll of brake line. We'll have to straighten that, obviously, like you would normally. That's going to be part of the cage. And we're going to be brazing it all together using our brazing rods from Burnsomatic. We get a few different types of rod. We'll see which one we like better, kind of roll with that. So first thing first, we have to find our drawing. Not the scale. Kind of was, but. And yeah, start laying that out. Once again, no idea what we're doing, so let's figure this out.
Hashtag first time. Hashtag pop my cherry.
Let's just drop this pig right here. There's a use for that cheap charger. Okay, so shock towers are gone, low back. We want to come up high in the front of the cage here. Yeah, we're going to come out, back, up, over. We need to make a plate that comes off the front that we can attach our tubes to. So, yeah, we can focus on that. Perfect. Okay, well, we're going to get a couple pieces bent, and we'll just come back with another update once we kind of figure out what we're doing. You don't want to sit there and watch us painfully poke away at this thing for a couple hours. So we'll come back with an update once we get a couple things bent and figured out and kind of show you where this is going to be at.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got the cage mocked up a little bit. We've got our rear shock coops installed, a couple down tubes running down. To attach it to the chassis, I bent some... Oh, I can't part now. Perfect time. We bent some of these metal plates on the bottom. I've got a couple pieces of bar just running across to hold it in place, so I can weld it all together, because you cannot weld this while it is on the aluminum. You will destroy the aluminum with the heat. So that will be that. Oh yeah, remember we cut up that section of the chassis out. We were going to do like a trailing arm and stuff. This is our first one. We're just going to run it this way. We might do update on it down the road. We just want to get the pig done. Our good friend Ryan, Eliminator RC, hooked up the 81mm Team Losi Racing front drive shaft CV for the 22.4. Yeah, these are the CVs because these are different. These ones are the universal. So, and then we have to use the rear end stub shaft from the 22 SET, so we could put an actual wheel on the front of these things. The 22.4 has very small little thread, and I think it's only like 10 mil. But anyway, it's too small to fit anything on. So we're going to lock the front diff, lock the rear diff, and pretty much lock down the slipper. We did pick up those axial 32 pitch gears for it. Don't know where the hell they are, but somewhere in this mess. But yeah, I picked up those, I think up there. Yeah. We gotta go upstairs, be right back. Okay, so I need to remove the differentials from here and from there. Bunch of screws, refer to your manual. You need to figure out how to take the car apart that you built. I'm just gonna get them out and show you how we're gonna lock them together. Okay, so Jesse and I just went and looked on the internet. We cannot find anybody else on, well, YouTube in the first page that has locked a ball differential. Only thing that Jesse and I have come up with is, okay, I've come up with it, but if it doesn't work, it's Jesse's fault, so you know, we have to share the responsibility. We're gonna cut a notch into here, and then we're gonna put a pin through it. Maybe 2. What do you think? 2? Yeah. Jesse says 2. I'm gonna go with his 2. This is hardened steel. You're not gonna be able to drill that. I was talking about just drilling a hole through here and putting a pin through it. I know hardened steel you can't drill, hoping it wouldn't be, but I guess because of the heat and its application it is, which is cool. It's a nice little piece, and it's Team Losi, so we should have just kind of assumed that it would be. However, yes, it. So I'm gonna cut a couple notches, run a couple pins through, get back with an update on that. There we go. You can see right there, after we I cut a notch and I put a pin, I took out one of the balls in the center, put a pin through, glued it in place to hold it, locked it down, the bolt through the middle, took out the spring, took out the extra pivot balls, or whatever you want to call them in there, not pivot balls, but ball bearings for the back of the adjuster screw. All we got to do is pop this together, make sure nothing in here is interfering, which is not, and make sure it's the right orientation, hook our belt on, throw that in, and that side is done. We will then open up the front and continue.